Has this ever happened to you? The battery on your Mini Cooper key fob goes dead. It just doesn't work. I'm hitting all the buttons. It's not doing anything. Well, in this video, I'm gonna show you how to, 1, get into your car without a battery, 2, start a car and drive it away without the battery, and 3, how to replace the battery so this doesn't happen to you in the future. So let's go ahead and start with how to get into the car when the battery is dead and doesn't do anything. See, I'm pressing all those buttons. This battery is completely dead. So before we get into this car with a dead battery on this key fob, I want to tell you about today's sponsor.
This week's episode is brought to you by outmotoring.com. You can browse our site for thousands of parts for your Mini Cooper and use MVL5 at checkout for 5% off your order.
So the key fob is dead. It's not working. We need to get into the car. Let's say it's locked. It's not, but let's say it is. What you can do is remove the key, the physical key, from the fob itself, and we're gonna use that to get into the door. Okay, so we're at the door handle, and if you look, there's a little cutout here, but it's covered. And there's a way to get that off. And if you look down below, let's see if that'll show up. Look down below, there is a small hole that is the perfect size for a key to fit into. So what we do is you push your key up into that hole. And once you do that, it opens up a clip that should allow you to pop this cap right off. Yep, there we go. The cap is off. There is the key. We can take that out now. And now we have access to put our key into the door to unlock it. Once we have it unlocked, we can just pop this cap back on like that and enter the car. Okay, now that we're in the car with the dead key fob, we gotta show you how to start it so we can go buy some batteries to fix this. So with the dead key fob, when you attempt to turn on the car, it'll tell you the engine will not start. And what you need to do is take your key fob and hold it up against this little key symbol right below the steering wheel. If you hold your key there and press the start button, your car will start up. Now this tutorial is for fob batteries for 3rd generation key fobs and 3rd generation cars, the F series cars, because those are the ones that don't get inserted anywhere and just are kind of a wireless fob. The older generations, like this one, as you can see, have a little metal contact around the outside, and they actually charge each time you put them in the ignition. So with the first 2 generations, when you inserted the key either into the steering column and turned it, or if you, in this one, when you insert it into here and push it in, that's actually going to charge the key fob while it's in the ignition. So it's also kind of important to use both key fobs because they both stay relatively charged if you still have them. Yeah, this is why this is only a 3rd generation key fob problem, because you don't really put them anywhere to charge them, you just kind of keep them in your pocket. So let me go ahead and show you how to change that battery. Okay, now we're back with a fresh pack of batteries, and the type is a 2032. You're gonna need a 2032 coin cell battery. And what we're gonna need to do is pop the back off of these keys. And if you like my key fobs, you can check out my video where I show you how to install them. And in that video is a link for a discount on them. My 2 favorites are right here. This is the dark space theme. I really love that one. And then the grenade one, that one's pretty cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and show you how to do this. And the great part about this job is you don't need any special tools. You can just use the key, the physical key itself, to pop open the cap to get into the door and to pop the backs off of the key fobs to get to the battery. But if you do have a plastic pry tool, that works just a tad bit better. So let me show you what the process is like. Now again, you can use the key. You can stick it underneath the back of this cover to get into there. I'm gonna use the plastic pry tool. It just works a tad bit better. But if you're stuck somewhere out on the road with a dead key, you can use the key itself. But let's use this plastic pry tool. We'll get underneath this back cover. You can see there's a little indentation for us to get under. A little harder than it seems. We'll get that out of the way. But where is the battery? We don't see any battery here. Well, again, use this key, put it in this first little battery cover, and just kind of lift it up. It's a little, it looks like a little rubber sealed cover to keep it protected from water maybe. And there is our old dead battery. So we'll go ahead and pop that out. Okay, there's our old dead battery. Let's grab a new one. And it's important to put this battery back in the same orientation that you took it out, so the positive side with the positive on it is face up, but you can see that by a little indication positive mark on that battery tab there. So keep that top side up, Push the battery back in. And I think you can hear that battery is now fixed. And now we'll put the battery cover back on, and we're gonna slide the back side underneath first, and then we're gonna push down. And we gotta make sure that there's plenty of space for our key to slide in there, and that rubber seal seals back up. So that's down in there. Let's just check with the keys, make sure it slides in there. Perfect. Take that back out. Snap our cover back on. And there we go. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Leave any questions or comments you have down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, when you see other minis out there, don't forget this one rule. Don't forget to wave. Catch you all in the next one.